Is everybody ready to play some role-playing games?
Nah, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, though.
Good night, everybody.
Like Jack Hawk's party game or something, you know.
Yeah.
We got some time.
Who wants to play some fucking TKO?
Is that where we punch each other a lot?
Jeff, I gotta put you on some Jackbox games, my man, because you would love TKO. Wait, do you like drawing?
Is that the one where you make t-shirts?
Yes.
Yes, that's my favorite one.
Yes, it's a very good one. I have several of my own t-shirts.
Hell yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm taking off, still to run. I'm taking off, still to run. I'm taking off, still to run. I was trying to drift into space. All I feel is cold. All I want is the power of the night.
Welcome back to Shattered Worlds RPG. I'm your Loremaster, Jeff, and with me tonight, starting from the bottom, AJ,
Hello.
Ash,
Howdy.
Jayme.
Hi.
Bit high energy. You might want to dial it back a bit.
Yeah. Like, you can't outshine us, man.
Kristy.
Hey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just going to get right into it. I hope you all had a good week or two. And I have a thing about what we did last time. So it turns out Blinky, your ship AI, transferred down to the shuttle before the Slamma-Jamma was destroyed. He hid the fuel shortage from the group so they would go where he wanted. Or so he wouldn't go, like, get caught by the bad guys. Ondashar and Blinky did some sneaky stuff to give you all cover for any questions the people here might ask. They met Hans and Ed, shuttle mechanics, who are clearly into Water Dancer. Next, they met Head of Security Jansley, a Yafriti guy in a well-tailored tan shirt and pants, assistant to the head of mission, and the assistant to the head of mission, Vandross Halliwell, who had glasses and a soul patch. Jansley tells the mechanics to help Water Dancer get the thrusters repaired. Once the introductions are done, Jansley and Ondashar go off to talk about security issues. Assistant Halliwell led you out to meet his boss, who's in the work tent with most of the workers. She was an older black Lunari priestess of Zora with graying hair and a nice smile. Her name is Blessèd Mother Evangeline Gravlock. The Mistral is Professor N, who runs the archaeological dig. He seems oddly interested in Gale, but not in a sexy way. He offered to take you all on a tour. Crunch was visibly hungry, so Evangeline took him to the mess tent to get a little bite to eat. The two groups separated and checked out areas around the site. Professor N explained the history, pointed out relevant areas, explained the security situation, etc. After Crunch finished his repast, Evangeline led him to her tent, and the group arrived there around the same time. There they marvel at her various treasures, meet her dog Parsley, and have a nice chat. Professor N comes in to talk to Gale, and Alecto and Parsley tag along. The professor warns Gale that she is, quote, enveloped by a spirit. Gale explains that she knows and it's fine. Eventually, Jansley arrives and asks to speak to Evangeline. The group stands outside the tent and eavesdrops. They hear Gravlock get the security report from Jansley. She says she'll try to get you all to stay for dinner. They filed back in, talked some more before Jansley invited them to his tent for coffee. They went there and had a nice chat in which most of them kept their cool, but Alecto admitted that they've only been on the planet for a day or so and are all irradiated. Keziah played it off, but Jansley seems suspicious. Ondashar comes in, hands Gale something, then warns her that there's something evil at the site. Next, they head off to regroup in the shuttle, promising to stay for dinner. Along the way, Gale talked to Ondashar a bit about what might be going on. They get to the hangar and see that Water Dancer is loafing, chatting to Professor N while the mechanics work on the engine. Gale got a weird urge to hurt the professor. Ondashar intervened, and then they had a weird moment where they both kind of tried to pretend it was normal. Gale says she wants to get out of here soon, and Ondashar jokingly told Water Dancer to get back to work. You're all at the shuttle. Did I miss anything? Anything important?
Wasn't there like a vision that Gale had of something underneath the temple?
You had a vision of something coming up and grabbing you and Professor N and like dragging you down or some kind of evil force, but it was pretty abstract.
Mm-hmm.
So does anybody want to start?
So the very last thing that we did, we
can either walk into the ship or we can skip ahead to a scene that you'd like to get into. We can either keep it chronological or do a time jump if you'd prefer.
Are we separated from...
You're all together.
Yeah, but like, is anyone else from that community with us, or is it just like the five of us?
When you're outside the shuttle, yeah, Professor N's there. But if you go into the shuttle, you'll be alone, except those two workers are here somewhere.
Hey, guys, can I talk to you all in the shuttle for a bit?
of course.
Okay. Y'all walk in and you go to a quiet section, and Blinky says hi. You see his little face appear on a screen nearby.
Oh, hi, Blinky. I need to shut you off real quick, just for safety measures.
I don't mind at all.
And I shut Blinky off, and I turn to the rest of the group. I'm like, okay, so, weird thing. I just had a very strange vision of something coming from underneath the temple and grabbing me and that professor. I don't know if that's a goat thing. I don't know if that's a church thing. I don't know what's going on, but I've seen enough weird things that have happened to know that that's something we should be looking out for if we intend to stay here.
What do you know about this church? Anything?
I mean, not a whole lot, to be honest. I didn't really get much into religion when I was, like, doing all of my stuff. My science stuff. That's a great way to put it. That definitely comes from a place of background and research and knowing.
I mean, you're also both Zentridi from a culture that, like, doesn't do a lot of gods.
Right.
And the Lunari have hundreds of them. So it's like a show that has hundreds of episodes. Like, it's kind of intimidating, so you don't get into it.
What were you going to say, AJ?
I was just going to continue on and be like, I mean, and aside from all the science stuff, like, we came from a pretty sheltered society.
Yes. Religion is not exactly interesting to me. Crunch, you're Lunari.
Yes. Well, you know, I'm lapsed Lunari, you know. I'm kidding.
Yeah, what I said, Water Dancer's a lapsed wavetarian.
Yeah.
If you want to create some lore, you're welcome to come up with something.
To tell you the truth, you know, I never really paid too much attention at Lunari Sunday school. That was a time for me to, you know, pass insulting notes amongst my peers, maybe plot to rob the ceremonial wine kegs, and most of those details just washed right off of me. Not sure how much help I would be unless anyone wants to do a wine keg heist. I would have much to suggest.
Now, Crunch, you do, of course. You are old, so you know a lot of stuff. You can do a roll, or you could use your once a session research. What did I call it? Gain insight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Crunch, he kind of like he frowns and furrows his brow. He's tapping his temple thoughtfully. It's like, I do remember one thing that may be helpful though. Tap, tap, tap. And then he uses his ability that lets him totally cheese past the research phase and just be super useful for like 5 minutes.
Okay, roll me a die, and this gives it to you for free. But if you roll a 10, it'll be extra special.
Okay, that's a 1.
Love that.
Okay, we'll just pretend that didn't happen. Crunch, you know that Zora is one of the oldest gods. That she, sorry, I need to be able to see the chat just in case anything in there is funny. Wait a minute. Kristy wrote Gravlax. Is that like Aflac?
It's a salmon dish.
Oh, okay. She is a tasty dish.
It goes well with the church wines. Yes.
Voiced by Gilbert Gottfried.
So the most relevant information is that Zora is one of the oldest gods. She was said to be the peacemaker, that she would she was a teacher. She would help people. Like, they're really big in the church to this day is really big about like prison reform and teaching skills, getting jobs for people who are coming out of the system. They're behind all manner of charitable organizations, but their prophets are often super badass priests that like kicked ass on demons. And one of the things they would do sometimes is create special prisons and then cover them up with like temples or shrines or whatever, so that they could constantly watch them and make sure nobody released the baddies inside. Because banishing them, they eventually come back. They find their way back. But if they're held somewhere, they can't do harm to humanity.
All of a sudden, Crunch smacks his forehead and he goes, "Oh no. No, wait, now I remember." Yes. So there's a chance that whatever's being held down there is just super duper bad. Just the absolute worst. And I proceed to pass all the information on.
Okay, so any chance they're holding them beneath the temple?
Big time chance. Yes.
All right. Good talk. Just go forward with caution, I guess.
Well, logically, if we are to take your vision as a literal thing that could happen, that would mean that you are in danger of being held for some reason too. Correct?
Well, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, I understand to an extent why I would be held. I've talked to them about Masha, but I mean, I've told them that I've got it under control. Still, it's a dark entity, according to them. So I can see why they want to hold me. Why would they want to hold Professor N?
Ask Maja.
Masha?
Okay, while you do that, Keziah, the shuttle, well, Blinky, part of one of Blinky's things he does is manage everyone's biological data.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when they go to sleep, you know, that kind of stuff. And you notice that his archive folder, like in your system, is like getting bigger, as if like he's dumping last week's data before deleting it entirely. but it usually comes in dribs and drabs, not a big packet like that.
So he's doing like a backup onto my files? I'm not sure I
Right.
follow.
It basically, it's like sending you a message, but it's like the least likely to attract attention because it's like stuff to be deleted, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it would be a good place to put a secret message.
Gotcha. So she will look at that.
Okay. You see it's a line of text. It says, sending you raw video and audio. I'm pretending to be hiding. And so the camera shows you an open access hatch with shuttle mechanic Ed standing outside looking at a pad. And Hans is inside working with some cables with a boot just kind of peeking out. The camera switches to Hans. His thick red mop bursts out from under his cap. He's taking a call on his subvocal radio, and like Blinky beefed up the gain, so it's kind of funky sounding. Hey, Chief, what do you need? Have you disabled the AI? Trying, but it's a weird design. It's got defensive controls up the wazoo. For regular travelers, their tech is pretty hardcore. If I had to guess, I'd say they were agents of some kind. Agents? Interesting. Any idea who from? Nah, but whoever they are, they can fit an entire ship's AI in a shuttle's memory banks. That's the kind of over-engineering most companies wouldn't bother with. It's all I can do just to obscure its sensors enough to do my work. Keep at it. We'll let them hang out until the auditor arrives. Let them take care of it. See you after dinner. I've still got to make back that $250. You got it, Chief. And then the text says, Keziah, Hans the mechanic, must be security. He's been trying to disable me for 2 hours now. I'm letting him think it's working.
Is there anything you've been able to, or that you can, also glean from their systems, or is that too much for you?
This is what you're asking, Blinky?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll just do it voice, but know that it's like you keying in text and he's sending it back. It's quite sophisticated, their security. They definitely must be getting funding from a government, a large corporation. It can't all be through the university. I have been able to get the lists of their employees, all manner of extraneous data, but I haven't gotten their what do you call it? All their interior communications, their network systems. It's locked up tight.
They are trying to disable Blinky.
He's trying to disable the Blinky now? Who? What? Sorry, I dozed off there for a minute.
Our helpful mechanics.
But why? That doesn't make any sense.
She'll basically relay everything that was on the video and audio.
Cool. So Gale's in a trance in the moment. So Crunch, do you have any thoughts on what you've learned here?
I think Crunch is really concerned with waking Gale up. So
I don't think Gale is with us right now.
Gale, speak to me. He's like snapping fingers and stuff.
Gale is with the goat.
Soon.
Oh no. And Crunch steps back away, and he's not getting anywhere near that.
All right, Gale, you look around and you see Majaz standing atop the Temple of Aranzadi. There's like kind of a parapet around the edge of the flat roof, and he's in brilliant sunlight. It's a technicolor blue sky. He's dressed in this loose temple guardian's robe. His thick braids are swirled atop his head and tied down with a jeweled net. He smiles at your arrival and gestures over the parapet. Below you can see the work site as it might have been 1,000 years earlier. A score of workers, many of them slaves, move about, keeping things on track, directing traffic, serving small meals to various dignitaries.
I suppose I'd try to walk up to Masha. Am I on the ground and he's on top of a temple?
No, you're both up here on the top of the tower.
Oh, okay.
It's like 50 feet square.
Okay, so, I guess my first question is, was that vision coming from you, or was that something to do with the church, or...
You had a vision.
Okay, so that answers that question, yeah. So yeah, I did have a bit of a vision. There was something under the ground, that came up. And do you remember Professor N from earlier, the nice person who walked us around the caverns? Yeah, so this thing that came up from the ground was grabbing both Professor N and me, and I had just the general vibe of these people. I have a good feeling why they would want to grab me. I don't know why they would want to grab Professor N.
The professor is a powerful dreamer. It's possible that a monster of some type would be threatened by him and his ability to compel them to leave or send them away, enter the astral realm to do combat with them. And Mistral are rare, they may not know much about them, and we are often frightened most by that which we do not understand.
So then you don't get anything like what we have, like our connection. You don't get that from Professor N. It's just a connection that he has with magic.
If one of my kind was with the professor, I would know immediately.
Okay. I guess next question, just do you feel comfortable with us being here if that puts you in danger? Because we might end up being here for a while. The ship's still not even done yet.
There's a mystery here. They can be fruitful, but there are hidden dangers. And then there are the dangers that are directly in front of your eyes. And then he sweeps this old-timey vision away, and you see the present. Gray clouds, the rain starting to taper off, work tents, high-powered work lights. But instead of the workers, you see a series of shimmery blobs, mostly in hues of green or red. A few, I think 6, are in shifting purple-black. And he says, they are your enemies. He directs your attention to the mess tent where most of the blobs are headed. And near one end, you see a few blue orbs shining through the roof of the tent. Standing beside them are 2 others. One is greenish-yellow, the other a brilliant white so bright it hurts your eyes despite the obscuring canvas.
Oh, give me one moment. I need to write this shit down. Holy shit.
Oh, I can remind you, it's not that critical. The most important are the greenish-yellow blob and the white one.
Just from my understanding, these blobs that I'm seeing, are they in place of the actual people, or is this to say that the people are constructs?
So you see around the security trailer, that's where most of those purple-black blobs are. The work tent, most of the green and reds, including the 2 guys in your shuttle. And the rest of the people are moving towards the mess tent because it's almost dinner time. So yeah, it's happening right now.
Yeah, but my question is more, is this to say that I am seeing their auras, or is this to say that I am seeing what these people actually are?
Oh, no. These are like auras. These are like emotional resonances.
So, yeah, there's something in that tent that we should not trust. Okay. Maybe it's worth checking out then, just to see what, I don't know, get an idea of what the danger is.
Has it escaped your mind so quickly? I fear you may have been blinded by the glittering shine of pretty things and people.
Well, I mean, you know how I am with pretty shiny things.
Okay, so the greenish blob, like, he kind of highlights it. He says, the professor is a man of faith. Dangerous, but cautious. He is of little concern. The priestess, on the other hand, will not rest until we are destroyed.
Blinding white, got it.
And you're back.
Oh, hey, wow, okay. A lot
Hi,
of
Gale, good
information.
morning.
Hi, good morning. So the way Maja put it to me was that there may not be something inherent, like there's no spirit in Professor N. There's no spirit there, but they may be concerned about what he can do just because he's Mistral, just because he can use magic. So that may be the only correlation there. He's just very insistent on the fact that we should be looking out for the priestess. Like danger looking out for the priestess. Like she's going to do some bad stuff to me, possibly you guys.
Well, they are trying to delete Blinky.
They're trying to delete Blinky.
Yes. For now, he's playing with them.
That's just rude. He's my favorite little guy.
He is delightful.
All right. I mean, does this affect how we want to, like, do we still want to stick around for a little while? Or, like, do we want to, like, bounce the second the ship gets done? What are we thinking?
My impression is that there have not been effective repairs on the ship. They've been spending time trying to delete Blinky.
Oh, so that, okay, I get the gist now. They're not planning on letting us leave anytime soon. Okay.
It does not appear to be so.
Well, then we should do something about that.
The door slides open and Water Dancer peeks in. She goes, hey, you guys, repairs are looking good. Ondashar and I were thinking maybe 2.5 hours left.
How much are they actually helping you?
Oh, those guys, they're fucking around. I don't know. They're pretty lazy.
That was the impression I got.
And she starts going on some technical specs about thrusters that they didn't even know. And it's pretty boring stuff. I won't bore the listener with it.
You should probably kick them in the ass.
Yeah, chief engineer pays good, but there's some downsides. I'm not a very confrontational person, you know what I mean?
I will pay you more.
Oh, great. She fucks off. Ondashar comes up and he says, Raya and Peter are just wrapping up their daily radiation flush. If anybody else would like to use the chairs.
A lot of things have happened since you grabbed me off of Professor N for a moment there. We're learning some stuff about this place that we're not the most fond of. For starters, the vision that I had of that happened right before you grabbed me off of Professor N, the vision I had of something coming from underneath us and grabbing me and Professor N. Keziah has also just learned that they're not actually trying to fix the ship.
Doors closed, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
The mechanics are like, no, it ain't like that.
I've been busting my ass over here.
Hey, fuck you.
Andashar looks reasonably shaken. And he does that thing where he pounds his fist into his hand.
I love that energy. I'm glad that I never expected you to not be on our side, but I'm glad that you're feeling the same things that I'm feeling right now. I think the move right now is to work in the shadows. They are hiding their intentions from us. Let's hide our intentions from them.
It's a reasonable strategy. Did Blinky have any suggestions?
He told me that he is currently attempting to just play with them, let them think that they are making progress, but they are not.
That was going to be my suggestion, to play dumb.
He also has been able to glean some information from their systems. However, anything beyond general information, such as rosters and surface information, is still hidden to him.
Every little bit helps in this business. The thing is, they're just behaving the way I would if I was in charge of their operation. Slow repairs, learn as much as you can, if possible, shut down their AI, and long-range communications until they can be certain that we're not a security threat. I would suggest that we stay for dinner, and then if things get weird, we politely return and finish repairs and head out.
Exactly. If they're looking to see if we're a threat, then let's just be on our best behavior.
I have been paying attention to Water Dancer. I have learned a little bit of engineering. If you wish, I can assist with repairs and perhaps speed up the process just in case we need to leave expeditiously.
Well, knowing what Crunch might say, we may need that option, but... Sorry, Crunch.
I know you don't mean it.
Only kind of. I'm honestly more concerned about myself than you, but...
Okay, he agrees that's a workable strategy. He thinks one of you should have open comms with Keziah because separating a team is a good way to, if an attack is coming, they'd probably go to the weaker side, which is Keziah and Water Dancer. And Raya will stay by the ship too, just so I don't have to do 7 voices at dinner.
I just look at Keziah and tap my ear.
Yes.
Okay. And Peter comes in. He's in shuttle pajamas. They're branded with the Slamma-Jamma logo. Oh, hey, everybody. How are you all doing?
Oh, great.
I'm going to say, Petey, we're about to go eat a delicious local meal. Can I grab you anything, like a to-go bag?
You don't want me to come?
Well, I just figured, all this excitement and radiation would leave you a little not feeling sociable, but of course you could come.
Are you afraid that they'll see my face and they'll know I'm a wanted prisoner and arrest me?
That is a possibility. Plus, you were in prison for a while. You are still looking a little frail. Perhaps I should do a checkup.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, the machine said I'm doing good, but I guess I could trim my nails, tidy up my mustache. A few things I could do.
Automated machines are never trustworthy.
All right. Well, I'll meet you in sickbay. Just gonna go grab a latte from the machine.
Don't.
He makes an odd face and then turns right around and heads back to sickbay. The door closes.
I like how Keziah is just like stacking up a side quest queue like a Sims character.
Yeah. Because Aya's just building out her skill tree.
Next, she's going to have to paint a painting. And
Cut to 6 hours later, she's locked out of the bathroom holding her crotch and crying.
there's a fire
And
in the kitchen.
There's a Grim Reaper over the pool.
Yeah. He's checking his watch.
The Sims is a fucking crazy game, man.
Oh, man. All my moodlets are in the red. I don't know what's going on.
So you're gonna have a nice dinner with the priestess in her tent. The VIPs will be there, probably head of security, the professor, maybe the assistant. And yeah, do you want to dress up? Do you want to prepare some remarks? Do a selection from your favorite novel? I don't know. How do you guys prepare for a fancy dinner?
It's fucking outfit montage time, baby. I find my holiest garment.
Alecto doesn't eat all day, so she has a good appetite for all the food later.
Hell yeah. You could take a Tupperware container to take leftovers home.
Just put stuff in my bag.
One for me, one for the bag. One for me,
One for the bag.
So Gale's dressing like a novice in a convent.
I've just got I found some sort of robe with some embroidery that to me reads as somewhat religious.
Nice. Do you cover up your hair?
I leave the hood down, but my hair is in a ponytail.
Nice. Crunch, anything special?
Well, as always, Crunch is going to arrive dressed for the occasion. Just a picture of poise and grace. He's also going to attempt to smuggle in the most weapons he can manage.
Okay, so you'll need voluminous robes.
Yes.
Do you want like a shotgun or a submachine gun, several pistols, knives?
Yes, all of it in my robes.
It's going to be pretty loud. I'm going to put
I
a big
want it
minus
to
on
be
your
like
stealth checks.
he's going to have to explain himself. If anyone pats him on the back, there will be jangling and jostling.
The good thing is you have diplomatic immunity.
Right.
Can't touch this.
So you go to the armory and Andashar helps you get it open, and he's like, so you think it's something concealed, something small like this here? And he pulls out like a tiny little pistol, and you're looking at the shotgun and the fucking rocket launcher.
I just absolutely take the pistol and tuck it in my armband and then start reaching for an assault rifle.
He says, "Are you going to need a tactical vest for all this?"
Absolutely, yes.
And you're trained in all these weapons.
I've dabbled.
Crunch. Ambassador, excuse me. He's always very polite. Ambassador, if I may, as your security consultant, you should only have weapons on your person that you are able to use quickly and efficiently. It's very easy to have your weapon taken away from you, so you want to only have weapons that are in your skill set.
Right. But if you think about it, if someone takes away your weapon and you have like 7 or 8 more, is it really even a problem?
He pulls out a non-lethal pistol to go with your shooty pistol, and he sees your laser pistol's already handy, and he says, "This should probably be enough."
All right. What about throwing daggers?
Are you trained in throwing daggers?
Just almost too quiet to hear. Crutch goes, "Hey, you trained.
Crunch must have been a delight to work for.
He went through many a queue in his day. They never stuck around for some reason.
I almost want you to roll for dagger throw right now.
Okay, so you're suited up. Each part of your robe has a different weapon under it. But the big one is your laser pistol. It's kind of bigger than the others, so that goes under the outer robe.
Is that what they're calling it these days? But
Your bigger laser pistol.
your bigger laser pistol is bigger than all the other ones because it's above average.
That's right. Crunch be packing. All right, we'll cut to dinner. Cut to dinner. The priestess is just absolutely fascinating. She's got stories for days. She's been all over multiple planets. She's been to the Central Temple. She's happy to give advice. You know, basically think of the best pastor or priest you ever met. She's like that. Or imam, whatever your experiences have been with religion.
Yeah.
And Jansley's there. He's dressed really sharply. Professor N barely spruced up. He clearly doesn't care that much about fashion. And one of his guards there, Shannon Goonch. She's dressed up.
Shannon.
She's in a dress with gloves and cute pumps. Sensible, though, if she needs to get into a fight. And one other person. Oh, the assistant. Mother Evangeline's assistant, Hallowell. And yeah, there's finger foods. You know, there's going to be she's got a whole line of plates coming. You meet the chef. Her name is Jabra, the chef. She's great. Big arms.
I was going to say, if she's particularly voluminous.
I mean,
maybe kind of green.
Stout. She's muscular. Calluses.
If you thought I gave you a run making fun of Papa Junzel, and now you've essentially named someone Michelle Taint.
Wait, Jabra means taint?
Jab.
No, whoever Gooch is.
Oh.
Oh.
That was some thing we were doing where I said goon and I said Shannon really slowly, and then Jayme was like goonch, and it was a whole deal. But yeah, you're at dinner. I assume Alecto enjoys everything.
Oh yes. Doesn't she kind of, she makes Alecto small talk, or she's just happy to be here, and like asks everyone a bunch of like very awkward and uncomfortable questions, and just being bubbly and cute and awkward.
Hell yeah. Drinking? Does she drink alcohol?
Yes. Oh yeah, she does. She, having lived the monastic lifestyle against her will most of her life, she's kind of like a free spirit now.
Hell yeah. Keziah, what's your drinking strategy?
Is she there, or is she's with Water Dancer?
Oh no, that's right. You're back at the thing. Gale.
Much more restrained than usual in this moment. I think she's trying not to let it show as much as it's probably showing, but she is just doing her best to be very respectful. She would normally grab a drink, but I feel like she is a little on edge around the priestess in this moment, and so she's probably gonna want to stay alert.
Okay. And Crunch?
Crunch is very stiff in posture. His arms are just like slightly lifted up. And it looks like he's trying to be very like kind of like charming and gracious and engaging everyone in conversation. But like if someone's like, oh, this fountain over here, he kind of has to like shuffle and turn slowly. He's not really full range of motion at the moment.
Okay, so that brings me to my thing, which is all three of you have to make a performance check to impress your fellow dinner guests.
I actually think I'm like right next to Crunch trying to like take anything off of me because he's being so much. But I just mid-roll decided to change which die I was rolling. Oh, I probably should have stuck with the other one.
So is that a fire check?
Yes.
Oh, this ain't gonna be good for Chaboy.
I will spend an action point if you can channel Keziah's cool, calm demeanor.
Ooh.
Reroll.
Oh, it's like an inspiration.
Yes.
Who's that reroll for?
For Gale, because apparently she is biffing it.
Yeah, no, it was not pretty, and this is my dump stat. So before re-rolling, this would have been a 10.
Oof.
Are these folks? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
But with that re-roll, it certainly is a 16.
Yay.
Nice.
Better.
What was that, Jayme?
I hate to ask this question. Are these people considered lowborn?
Oh.
I guess Jansley might be. I'll do a
Quick
percentage.
request to reflavor my ability, Jeff.
Yes, Jansley definitely is from a working class background. I don't know how Crunch would know, but
it's just however highborn works. Maybe I have like a real keen like transatlantic accent that some people pick up on. So either way, it'd be either 20 or 22, depending on if highborn kicks in or not.
Yeah, I will count it. Okay. And scale crunch. Alecto. That's a fire check.
17.
17. Okay. Yes. Well, the dinner goes great. They seem to really enjoy you all. You're doing great. Does anybody want to hide stuff and not share?
I'd love to hide as much as possible.
Okay, we'll call. Is this deception? Is it? What is it? Stealth?
I think it would depend on whether or not people were asking her pointed questions.
Yes, that's a good point. And they haven't yet. Because Jansley did the security briefing. Like, he's not going to...
Yeah.
He's not like Poirot-ing you.
Yeah.
Is that a verb? Anyway.
Yeah, but like if there's anything even like on the edge of dodgy, I have absolutely evaded it. Or at least I'm trying to.
Okay, cool. You notice that Maja is getting kind of itchy every time the priest gets within 10 feet of you. 10's pretty big, so most of the time you're farther apart than that.
Yeah.
And the professor is just pretty quiet, just smiling, eating. You know, he'll answer questions, but he's not trying to get anything out of you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's cut back to our lady Keziah. Where would you be? In the engine room?
Yeah.
You're just finishing up the thrusters. The guys are going over some checklists with Water Dancer. And yeah, they seemed totally professional when you were around. So, yeah, it squares with if they're trying to get away with something, they'll get an excuse to be off alone.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to make any rolls or anything?
I mean, only if it seems like I would get anything more out of insight or whatever.
Yeah, let's do an insight check. That's a shadow check for old Hans. He's the guy that's up to something. You don't think Ed's a part of it?
I don't have that one. No, I have investigation. So that is a 15.
Okay, I guess I should roll for him to be sneaky. And you got what?
A 15.
Okay, yeah, you can tell he's occasionally glancing down at his virtua goggles, like in one corner, and then I'll turn them off really quickly to like talk to you some more. So yeah, he's monitoring some process. You imagine that's probably like cutting off the AI into its own virtual environment or something, which is how you would do it.
I'm sorry. I am still learning some of the more intricate parts of engineering. Could you tell me what you're looking at over there?
Oh, yeah. I'm monitoring the progress of the scalibrium coils and syncing up with the AI's tertiary process. And yeah, he pulls up a bunch of schematics and he'll walk you through them. 90% of the stuff you don't know, but as a pilot, you know some of that stuff. But it seems like he's intentionally flooding the zone with boring details, hoping you'll get bored and move on with your day.
She's not going to. She's going to start trying to make him talk like as much as he can and actually lead him away from that spot.
Okay, cool. So are you trying to bust him?
No, she's playing along, but she's like, not like dumb woman, like, I don't understand. Can you show me? But more like she's now turned into like the student who just will not stop asking questions. And
okay.
is
But you're
like,
not being obvious about wanting to figure out what that process is running in the background.
right.
Okay. Cool. You're just kind of circling around. So yeah, you can see the flop sweat starting to glisten on his neck. He's getting those stains in the pits.
Yum.
Raya's humping around with one of those walking boots, and she made lemonade. She's passing it out. But she says, hey, chair's all yours if you want to start your flush.
I suppose I could. Have you done it yet?
She did it on the way back. There were two. Her and Peter did it while y'all were doing all your investigating.
Did we not get fully deratted in episode 1?
You like Keziah's giving you pills, but like you have to do this flush thing for once a day for several days
Oh, okay.
to get to 100%.
Tell you what, I will go. Do you know anything about engineering?
I had a few courses. I know a little bit about shuttles.
Excellent. This is the spot I was working
Mostly
on.
the weapon systems.
I'm sure the information could transfer if you have an excellent teacher like whatever this dude's name is. I forget already. Hans. I will go do the rad chair. If you take my spot here, I don't want to get behind. You know how I am. Hans, you and Raya, will you please take my spot here and finish my job while I go do the chair?
Sure, yeah, that's great. Raya, how old are you? And they started having a chat. You think Hans's like spy move is overly horny? Yeah. So you step out of the room. Did you want to do anything special? I can't imagine you're going to spend the next scene sitting in a chair.
I mean, how much does she actually need to go do the radiation flush?
It depends on what kind of doctor Keziah is. Is she buy the book at all times, or is she like one of those doctors that never goes to the doctor herself, kind of?
Somewhere in between.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, she did almost die fighting those stupid bugs, so
All right, so you sit yourself in the chair, and Blinky communicates with you through the medical diagnostic system. And he says, yes, they've already almost locked me into a virtual simulation. But if I put a clone of myself into your system, I can continue to work with the shuttle through a back door. So I'll have most of my functionality will still be available to you if you want to risk being caught.
yes, please do that. Also, I've had an idea. Would it be possible for us to quickly come up with and possibly isolate let's call it a little bomb for them to find? A cute little package. Just a little virus that could just perhaps slow them down. Wouldn't have to be anything sophisticated, but something that would not hurt you. Just something for them to pick up.
And what would be the origin of this virus?
It would have to be something that we would write.
Oh, I meant like spy stuff, is it did somebody else put it in here, or did we put it in to like bust somebody trying to hack?
No, we would have to give it a signature from somewhere else.
There's a space station in the solar system here. It could be like their security force.
Yeah.
Okay, that's easy. So yeah, he cooks up a little something that'll keep him from disabling the ship or taking over the ship systems. And meanwhile, he'll hide and pretend to have been trapped. Okay, our dinner companions. The toasts are going around. It's desserts now. And Professor N doesn't eat sugar, so he begs off and, shakes hands or pats backs or whatever. And he moves his way out of the thing, and you can hear the wind. The rain has stopped, but the wind is picking up like crazy. And so the tents are made with like a smaller tent and a bigger tent outside it. So like the outer tent walls are rippling like crazy, and you hear him as he opens the flap.
I think I'm gonna go up and see if he needs help with anything.
Ah, good idea. And the priestess comes over and leads you to the door. And she says, Gale, I'd love to pick your brain later. I'm sure you could help us with some studies we're doing. I'm not very skilled in this sort of ancient magic area, which is a big thing with some of these artifacts we've found. So yeah, if you're here after dinner, I'd love to sit down with you, maybe look it over.
I mean, I don't know a whole lot about them myself just yet, but I mean, I'm happy to help wherever the expertise is needed. Like, I am familiar with a small range of magic. There's no guarantee that whatever you have is something I'll know about, but I'm happy to help wherever I can.
Wonderful. It's called the Tablet of Peace. You may have read about it. But anyway, she takes your hand and squeezes it, pats you on the arm, and waits until you've left to go back to the party. And when she touches you, you feel like rage, pain, like a lot of bad feelings, and you have to like keep it from coming out in your face. So I'm going to need another
I had a feeling that was
roll.
going to be a roll. Yeah, no, everything about that said roll for 8, you bitch. Oh, and that's going to be the 10. We got that 10 this time.
Ooh.
No, not a roll again, 10. Like, I rolled a 3 and my fire is 7.
Oh.
Okay. You think you held it together, but maybe not. You think if anyone else in the room looked at you, they would have noticed, but she seems not to have noticed. And God, she smells great. She gives you a little blessing on the way out, which also hurts. You wish she hadn't done it. The words are still like booming in your brain as you step outside.
Can I just ask, booming in a way that the Gale is uncomfortable, or booming in a way that the Masha is uncomfortable?
What's the difference?
That was what I was hoping for. We're in good territory. We're having fun, y'all. We're playing in the space, and it feels great.
Obviously, it's more Maja. I mean, holy blessings. You've been to a church now and again. It's never bothered you before. This is clearly new.
Yeah. Is Professor N still struggling with the door or the flaps?
No, you get to the outer flap and you prise the Velcro or whatever, and you see him headed off towards his tent.
Oh, Professor, just...
And it is loud. The wind is loud now. You see like a bit of something cartwheeling across the ground.
And he can't...
Trash, I don't know.
He can't hear me. Okay, I'll get to him later then.
You see him like tilt up his collar, and then he looks behind him and sees you, and he kind of waves for you to follow him.
Oh, okay, yeah. And I just kind of run a little bit to get up to him.
Okay, he gets to his tent. You guys head in, and it's very Spartan. Just a lot of books, a lot of maps, no trinkets. He's not a sentimental guy. And he offers you a little camp stool, and he starts pouring some kind of drink out of a big decanter?
Yeah.
Yeah, decanter. Who can say what's in it? It doesn't have a label.
Thank you. Remind me again, how long have you been here?
Let's see, the university project began 9 years ago last time? Oh, that's how long one of the security guards has been there. So we'll say 15 years, just shortly after the war. It was determined that there should be somebody here so there's not looting and stuff. That's how it started. because the church's resources were stretched thin, and so they worked out this whole thing where the university gets a little something out of it. The church gets to preserve the site.
Are you the only other magic user here, or is there...
Well, magic's a strong word. I would say the gifts of my people are strong with me.
How... This is just me coming in as a newcomer. I don't know all the intricacies or anything. How have the people around here been around you as far as your abilities?
Most are comfortable. Of course, there will always be some who suspect all of us as reading their minds whenever we feel like it. But as I said to you, I try to shield my mind so that doesn't happen. Over the years, most everyone has settled down in that area.
It just feels like everyone I've talked to so far has had something weird about them as far as like me being able to do anything.
Weird.
Like, I feel like, I mean, the priestess seems pretty interested in what I have to know to share, but like she also, it feels like, it feels weird. It feels weird. And like, I don't feel like I've gotten the warmest reception from others.
It's possible your perceptions have been manipulated. Trust me when I tell you, the people here are good people. I've known them a long time. They're not out to get to anyone. They're aware that you most likely had something to do with that attack in orbit, but
What attack?
there's no animosity here.
Oh, right, that attack. Okay. I mean, I still don't know. Like, I just heard about it today too. So weird. But
I will need a deception check on that one.
yeah, I fucking knew that shit was coming. What skill is that again? Is that shadow or is it fire?
Is it
Fire? Yeah, it's fire.
That's
Is it-
fire.
technically deception, though? I mean, how long ago did it actually happen?
What is 6 hours maybe?
I think
7 hours?
I think the phrase that may have keyed a deception check was finding out about it.
Right. That's, yeah.
So that'll be fuck, math is bad and I hate it. 13.
Okay, now you can add straight mana to that by letting Maja put some of his juice into it.
I would love some of the juice.
Okay. All right. How much would you like to spend?
I mean, I got a lot of the juice in me. I'm gonna go ahead and just give it. It's pretty late at night. It'll come back. I'll give it 10.
Okay, so what's that altogether?
23.
23. Okay, so you don't think you think he bought it. But Maja says, his spirit rumbles at my approach. He is weak.
And that will be duly noted. Maja, thank you so much. We are going to be on our best behavior. I am saying mentally to him.
So Professor N takes your hand and he says, I'd like to show you our artifacts locker. There's some things there I think you would find interesting.
Oh, please show the way. And I do just want to make sure, because like I was really hoping that you being the only really other one that can understand the situation I'm in, that I just confided you in, that maybe this can stay between us.
I thought I had already promised you that.
Just double checking. Just double checking.
As I said, you can trust me. I know that's a thing liars say. So he chuckles. He says, I do the best I can. And so we cut. He pushes some buttons. He like covers up the keypad and punches in his code, and the locker opens up, and you guys head in there. It's got like those light bulbs on a string kind of aesthetic. And he takes you down to the end and opens up a safe. And inside is it's basically like a stone tablet with all this writing and drawings and things. And he takes it out, sets it on the light bench, and pulls a couple of stools up and lets you examine it.
Holy shit, it's the Grimmery.
Who would like to have the last word? I'm looking at Alecto, maybe Crunch. We're back at dinner.
Alecto is trying to make small talk. Doesn't know anything about priests or gods or anything, so she's probably having a really involved conversation with a priestess or something. And what will she say? Something frighteningly embarrassing. Maybe I don't know if these nuns take on a vow of chastity or anything, but she'll probably say something very, very inappropriate.
Oh, and she gives you like the loudest belly laugh. Mm-hmm. And like Jansley puts his fingers up on his brow and like looks down a little bit, like he's clearly more prudish than her. And the guard lady, Shannon, she bursts out laughing, and yeah, it's pretty funny. Was it sexual or more scatological?
I was like more not overtly sexual, but like, you know, so if you guys all live together in like a convent, like sharing an apartment, you know, who sleeps with who?
Oh, girl. So many stories. You grow out of it pretty quickly, though. We have a lot of work to do.
Well, I sure hope I never grow out of it.
AJ, you have to read your latest masterpiece.
Alecto was invited to the Lord G.
Jesus. All right.
That's
and
what they
Crunch, the priestess, as she's ushering you guys to the door, she says, Ebenezer, I've had the loveliest time. You are a wonderful conversationalist. Every question I have, you have several sentences, just very knowledgeable. It's been a real treat getting to know you.
Oh, well, likewise. Yes, you're most welcoming and charming. And you also have several sentences on any subject I can come up with.
She looks into your eyes with like limpid pools. And she says, I'd love to show you some sketches I've been drawing. They're of
me.
They're only a little bit lewd.
Does she say that?
Yeah, she's whispering to you as you're leaving. She's like, oh my God. You think maybe she's inviting you in for a nightcap later? You're not sure. You're clearly getting a vibe.
Well, here's what I know. That my unparalleled powers of seduction have once again worked. And this is a perfect way for me to get more information. So, of course, I would love to see these apparently lewd drawings.
Wonderful. So this is that scene as you're leaving a party. You notice that, like, your friend who's, like, been kind of vibing with the hostess is still standing on the porch as, like, you're all going to your cars. It's like that. And Parsley's, like, running around saying goodbye to everybody. And so the last scene is of her and her and Crunch at the outer flap with all the wind going crazy, and the dog looking up at them with absolute interest.
You know that thing where you go to a party and your friend brings a lot of guns and then he stays behind? And you're just like, uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is going to get weird. All right, to the north, there's a sandstorm brewing. It's getting close to nighttime. The stars are being occluded by all this sand, and we see a air car just blasting through the sand, headlights, and inside we see two people. And one of them is Cthulhu Waterseeker. Incognito. He's got like local suit and just somebody you don't know driving. And he looks really intent.
So sad. Thought you were going to say Zora and Beza coming for all hot nuns.
You had me at hot nun, sister.
Yes, also thought this would have been good ending.
All right, likes. Who had some likes? Who would like to start?
Gotta be Crunch in the gun suit.
Yeah, Crunch in the gun suit's very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm really liking all the, like, sneaky shit happening with these people working on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it, but I like it.
I mean, I don't like it, but it's fucking good story.
Similarly, don't like Maja messing with Gale, maybe, or these people messing with Gale, maybe. Don't know.
Little column A, little column B.
Yeah.
I was messaging AJ like between weeks, like, Maja's getting a little more assertive. Let me know if it's too
Just
much.
like he's getting real froggy on. This goat's getting real froggy.
Gale's coming out of here with a complex.
Ash, anything spring to mind?
Yeah. I mean, definitely Crunch doing, like, wow, gun suit and crazy Crunch stuff.
Good deal.
Getting lucky.
Is that everyone?
I like the whole, there's this like spooky demonic presence that cannot be killed, and it's just like contained by this religious order, and now it's wants to reach out and grab poor Gale and Professor in. I don't know. The whole like supernatural investigation thing is kind of neat. And it's also kind of a fun contrast to just like the hardcore technobabble situation going on with Keziah inside the ship.
It's so technical. I don't even want to get into it.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. And the wishes.
More technobabble.
More supernatural shenanigans.
I want Alecto to punch a ghost. Like, or whatever this thing is,
Yeah.
shadow thing.
I want Alecto to punch a guy so hard, like his ghost comes flying out.
Doesn't Alecto have supernatural punches? Like, they can
I do.
absolutely do this.
Yeah. Yeah, she coats them with chi, like some kind of Fist of the North Star.
Hell
animation.
yeah. I want this so bad.
So I've got one vote for punch a ghost, and I've got another for create a ghost.
Yeah,
Two
Alecto
separate occasions.
punches a guy to make the ghost. So the ghost comes out, and then she uppercuts like behind the guy to punch the ghost like up and away.
I punched the ghost back into the guy.
Oh, that's good. want Crunch to find love.
Crunch finding love.
I want Crunch to find love on this in these lewd drawings.
Aren't you like gonna maybe kill the lady that he's maybe gonna find love with? Though?
We don't need to talk about that part yet.
All Ma just said is they are your enemies. That could mean anything.
To Maja? I don't think that means anything. I think that's pretty clear what that means.
Hey. This was not the priest.
Fair.
Okay. That's it for wishes. So, yeah, next time Crunch will get a little something and some supernatural beatdowns will take place. How do people find you on the internet? Kristy.
I have some short stories up for free on a website called Vocal, but they're under my full name, which is real long. So look in the show notes for a link to those, or look me up on Bluesky under Kmitko, Kmitko, and check the pinned post there.
Ash.
You can find me on Blue Sky as Dr. Mod, DOKTURMOD. And I, just post random writing on Tumblr, also under the same pseudonym handle. I don't know what you want to call it. I just, whatever comes to mind, I write it down and you can read it there.
Hell yeah. Jayme.
I just got a story published at a
Yay!
at a website called 100 Foot Crow. So like the number 100 and then footcrow.com. And the story is called A Few Things They Don't Tell You About Being Dead.
It's really good.
That's a great title. Hell yeah. And AJ.
I have another TTRPG podcast that you could absolutely be checking out. It's called Christmastide Ohio, and it is an anthological series that I play with my friends. In the Kids on Bikes system, it essentially just tells a story of these children who are going from first grade to 12th grade, walking through their Hallmark-esque town, learning all these cool things about magic and witchcraft and which neighbors are being shady and which messes we have to clean up around town. And we just do it all on bikes, and it's very fun. You should check it out. I make the music for it.
Hell yeah. Of course, you can send us an email at shatteredworldspod? Yeah, shatteredworldspod@gmail.com. We have a Facebook page, Facebook group, True Heroes of Shattered Worlds RPG. We also have a Discord server. You can find that link in the show notes. Please like us and rate us, review us however you can. And if you do, screenshot it, send it to me. I'd love to read it aloud on the air. If you do talk about us and let us know, we can maybe use your name for a character. There's so many of them. And I mean, I just created Jabra the Chef. So, every little bit helps. Thanks, Jabra, for your contribution.
Thanks, Jabra. Thank you, Mrs. Goonch.
You can find me all over the internet at El Jefe Tacoma. I also do The Great and Secret Knowledge, a speculative fiction podcast. We're doing Star Trek The Next Generation, all sorts of movies. Jamie's been on it. AJ's been on it. I'm doing Human Nature, Family of Blood, Doctor Who episode should be our next one. And the other thing I do is Omniversal Escapades every other Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific. You'll find us at twitch.tv/Omniversal Escapades. It's also funny, like this show. We play D&D. It's post-apocalyptic, and you get to see our faces. So check that out. The lady who played Violent Pam is on it, Tess. She's great. So, yeah. Under the temple foundations, two spirits rage. That's it.
The soul still burns.
The man upstairs has found a gun. Keep it rolling. Shout out to Space Knife for letting us use their track, I'm Taking Off, Shield Your Eyes, from their Into the Black Hole EP. Thanks, Space Knife. Keep it rolling.
I'm taking off.
Funniest moment. Zora meeting Crunch. Sorry. Hang on. Let me do that again. It's not written that way.
I can't wait.
We're doing just fine. I mean, I would love if we could get back on the ship sometime soon. But I mean, I know you guys are working your hardest. I know that it's just going to take a little bit. But we would love to join you for dinner if you are
Oh, wait, no, this is Peter. This is your guy.
Peter
Hemdor. This is Peter Hemdor. He just got out of the radiation flush process.
Okay, the ears are not doing what the ears are supposed to do. I beg someone else talk.
So sad. Thought you were going to say Zora and Beza coming for all hot nuns.
The wolf pack is on its way.
I can't be the only person who thought of Jabba the Hutt with Jabra the chef.
I can confidently say it wasn't me, so congratulations for making that.
That's why you were suggesting that she was like extra large.
And green. Yes.
Oh,
That's very good. I'm mad I missed that. I'm so mad I missed that.
I can't wait to see the show art. Fan art.
Yeah.
Please send it in.
My parting words to y'all are this. If someone tells you that they have some lewd drawings to show you in their bedroom, the answer is always yes.
It worked for me in my 20s.